The man never imagined this would happen, even though he had already defeated Kaiju No. 9 and saved the defense force members. But just as he slipped into a corner to revert from his monster form, the vice captain quietly tailed him. Before Kafka could even react, the vice captain suddenly burst forward, almost slicing Kafka's head clean off. Kafka was completely blindsided. For someone who was just the vice captain, his power was far deeper than expected. The vice captain released the limiter on his combat suit, and his output instantly spiked to 92%. He was ready to take down Kaiju No. 8 head-on, so Kafka shifted into a fighting stance too, but he couldn't use his full strength, afraid he might kill the vice captain by accident. The vice captain, however, showed no mercy. Each powerful strike forced Kafka backward, while he healed his wounds on the fly. But the vice captain's blade was too fast. Kafka couldn't harden his skin in time, and he was slashed again and again. His speed was downright terrifying, and if Kafka didn't figure something out soon, he really might die here. In that split second of panic, the vice captain cleaved his upper body open, exposing his kaiju core to the air. Kafka burned through a massive amount of energy just to repair himself, making the fight even more dangerous. One mistake could kill him, so he couldn't keep dodging. The only way out was to fight back. After several exchanges, the vice captain finally started to feel the strain. Clearly the kaiju in front of him had at least an 8-level threat rating, so he poured every bit of energy into his blade and unleashed 2 crossed slashes in an instant. Kafka had no time to dodge, and one of his legs was severed on the spot. Then the vice captain blinked right in front of him and swung a third strike, but this time he didn't expect a set of fangs to sprout from Kafka's chest, biting down on his blade. Kafka finally found his opening. He gathered every ounce of power into his fist, but instead of punching the vice captain, he drove his fist straight into the blade itself. The sheer force sent the vice captain flying. Dust swallowed the entire battlefield, and Kafka finally seized the chance to escape the scene.